Hello, welcome to this course. In this unit, we are going to present a yarn characteristic, concretely yarn uniformity or yarn evenness. Non-uniformity in a variety of properties exists in yarns. There can be variation in fineness, twist, strength, elongation, etc. This uniformity can influence many other properties of the yarn and of the fabric made from it. It is very important to evaluate yarn evenness. Variations are inevitable because they arise from the fundamental nature of textile fibers and from their resulting arrangement. In order to produce an absolutely regular yarn, all fiber characteristics should be evenly distributed over the whole yarn. However, that is impossible due to the lack of homogeneity of the fiber material. There are limits to produce completely regular yarn. The consequences of yarn irregularity spread throughout all areas of production and uses of textiles, from spinning, weaving to knitting. These irregularities can be perceived at any stage of the production process, from the spinning process to weaving, knitting, dyeing, finishing, etc. Importance of yarn evenness. Irregularity can affect many of the properties of textile materials. The most obvious consequence of yarn evenness is the variation of strength along the yarn. Twist tends to be higher at the thin places in a yarn, thus it can affect, for instance, the absorption of a dye. Other fabric properties, such as abrasion or peel resistance, soil retention, drape, absorbency, reflectance, etc., may also be directly influenced by yarn evenness. Thus, the effects of irregularity can be present in all the areas of production, having effects on the final products. Since it is still not possible to produce a yarn without faults, the textile industry is searching for sophisticated yarn monitoring systems, able to work during yarn production processes. This property can be measured with traditional methods, visual methods like this in the slide. Nowadays, they give a fast and simple overview of yarn quality data. They show parameters such as thick and thin places, neps, and hairiness, along with period faults. Yarn evenness is usually obtained with capacitive systems, evaluating mass per unit length variations. More recently, optical sensors have been proposed. These systems measure the mass per unit length variation due to the change in fiber assembly. The mass per unit length is evaluated by means of the coefficient variation CD. Here you can see the photo references, and that's all about the evenness in yarns. Thank you very much for your attention.